Welcome to Southern Trace Camping, where today we're coming to you from Fort Parker State Park, which is located in Mexia, Texas. And today I'm just going to do a drive-through kind of the park and share some information with you that you might need to know to help better plan your trip. So obviously there's the playground, and you have some swings up here on the right, and that building up there on the left is the Nature Center, which is a really good nature center, so I would leave time to go and visit that. Now, things you might want to know about the park are probably the best camping sites, which we'll cover that on the map here in just a minute. I want to let you know that the cell service, if you have AT&T, is great here. The bathrooms are clean. They have good water pressure. You can get good channels over your RV antenna. The staff is extremely friendly. They do patrol the park very, very well. They keep everything monitored very well. The only thing that you might get fussed at, I got fussed at for, I had my water spigot was leaking a little bit because the O-ring was gone. And they didn't fuss at me. They just came up. The ranger was very nice, and he gave me an O-ring and just said, man, their biggest expense is water. So I just thought that was kind of cool of them, that they're keeping that close of an eye on things, that they cared even about how much water was being used. We're going to jump over here now to the camping loop, because that's pretty much the day use area that we just covered. Now, I'm in site 23, which is that site right there with the open range, and it is a great site, but it's just very tight to get into for big trailers. That's the only issue with this park, is they have a lot of sites, but they're all tight, and none of them are very level. The sites that are here on the right-hand side, as we get further in here, you're going to notice that the terrain kind of rolls up a hill, so it's just hard to get anything level. The site right here on the left is site 21, hands down the best site in the park. You're right there by the fishing pier that's off there to the left, and it's just easy to pull in and out of. The rest of them, even the pull-through ones, you gotta kind of position yourself just right if you have a large trailer, and then comes the fun part of leveling your trailer out. The park wasn't very full while we were there. Of course, it was the middle of winter time, but everyone that we ran into, staff and all, were extremely friendly, extremely knowledgeable on things that we needed to know about this park. Now, down here at the end, we're getting ready, once we pass that blue dumpster up there, to go through their turnaround. This turnaround is very tight. If you have a fifth wheel, you're probably not going to have a problem. If you have a long bumper pull, you will. For me, I have a toolbox behind my propane bottles, and it would crush my toolbox. There's no way that I could make this turn that's coming up here. So, and if anybody is sticking out of any of these campsites within this turnaround loop, you will not be able to do a turnaround. I just wanted to throw that out there. In case you have a big rig, you really need to plan ahead, which Parks and Wildlife, going through their site specific, this will help eliminate you getting stuck with any small sites. And the map I'm going to post shows the length of each pad, and that information should really help you as well. So here in just a moment, once I get past this turnaround, we'll jump over here and we'll check. So here is an actual map of the camping loop. Now, each one of these little numbers indicates the length of the pad. And like I said before, site 21 is absolutely the best. We were in 23. Now, I kind of feel like 23, 24, and 25 were some of the best ones also. But I say that because you have an open field behind you that leads over to the playgrounds. So if you have kids, they can be playing all out in this open field area and then go into the playground, and you can be sitting outside of your trailer watching them. And if you have a big rig, you can actually pull past this and back down into these sites without having to worry about the turnaround. Really, all of these sites, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 3, 4, and 5 are good sites. They just go up that hill. They're a little uneven, and getting into some of these might be a little bit tight, just because you're going to have to get on the grass some in order to make those turns. But I will post a picture of this map at the end in a slideshow in case you need to pause it and write down any of the lengths of the campsites. I did want to drop down here and point out something on their dump station, which is here. You're going to come in the main park, you go to the store and check in right there, and that's actually the headquarters. But their dump station only has one hole in it. So you can actually pull up on either side of the dump station, but there's only one hole. So you're only going to have one person being able to drop their gray water and black water at the same time. I do recommend going and checking out the dam. It's known to be the longest dam that the CCC has ever made. that they ever did make. So that's pretty cool. And then be sure to check out Fort Parker. Fort Parker, you got to get back out here on the main road and go down 2 miles, and it's on the right. And you can't miss the big sign that says Fort Parker. It's a pretty cool old fort. It is $2 for adults and $1 for children. So anyway, I hope this information helps you plan a better trip. If there's anything I missed, please be sure to post it in the comments. There's always something I forget, and what you have to say might help somebody else plan a better trip. Anyway, thank you.